if you're seeing this message right now, this is for earth signs. Earth signs, there could be a need to get quiet for this full moon in Aries, to be still so that you can hear what is the next steps that you need to take. Or for some of you, it could have just been really quiet for this entire Libra season. Things have gotten quiet. For some of you, it's almost like you got quiet or you need to get quiet about the adversity and things that you have going on at this time, because there's so much more to be grateful for. So it's either you have been quitting the complaining, and doesn't necessarily mean that you're complaining outwards. You could be complaining within yourself and you needed to get quiet. And you need to embrace more of a state of gratitude, because it says shit could be so much worse. Be fucking grateful. So some of you, you're learning to be more grateful, or this is something that you're needing to release, this attitude of not being as grateful as you should be, because whatever it is that you're experiencing, it is something that is meant to help you grow in a way that only this particular, just going through something, growing through something, like being in whatever this heat of the moment. What I'm getting is financial, especially if you're dealing with some sort of financial difficulties or even emotional difficulties, is teaching you how to quiet your mind and focus on the things that you need to be grateful for. But when it comes to your financial situation, it could also be like, things are not, where you want them to be, but they still are. You're still doing good. You still have enough. You still, you're not in need. What else does earth signs need to know? Yeah, this is with your job, like your finances. Things may not be going the way that you expect them to, but at least you have a position, right? Or even if this is something where, maybe you decided to step down from a certain type of position, or you decided to cut back on a particular job, because I'm seeing for some of you, you may have multiple jobs and you're cutting back because you're needing to reserve your energy more so that you can be more, you can quiet out the outer noises. But either way, it's like you still have a lot to be grateful for. For some of you, even if there is some sort of unemployment, it's like, but you still have your savings, because you being the practical person that you are, you still have certain things in order. So it's like, be grateful for that. What else does the earth signs need to know at this time? Yeah, look at this. Winning. You got a good thing going. You got a good thing going. You're even when you think that you are not where you're supposed to be, you're still on top and you're still winning. And this is why there needs to be more gratitude, because some people can't afford to do the things that you guys do, earth signs. So see things from a different perspective. That's what you're needing to release at this time. Like, I'm, not seeing things from a better perspective, a more grounded perspective. You need some yoga in your life. Get grounded. Ancient shit is cool. So whether it's yoga, whether it's Pilates, whether it's, and some of you are oversleeping, you got to get moving. You got to get your body moving, because this energy of, it's like you can, for some of you, you aren't quieting your mind because you're just, you could be laying around. You could just be, this is like, you have more free time in your hands, and it's like, regardless of you having more free time, you can be productive in this free time by doing things that's going to help you feel more grounded within yourself, that's going to allow you to connect with yourself. So yoga could be significant, or just doing, as I was saying, Pilates, stretches, whatever form of thing that you need to do that's going to help you calm your nerves. What else does the earth signs need to know? You need a good cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. So it's like you are in this season where you feel like, you know what, things aren't as busy. You're not doing a lot, or you had to let certain things go. But the reason why you had to let, heavy on the finances, whatever this job is or whatever this position is, something that you had to step away from, or, you know, you're like, you downgraded from, it is so that you can be able to reconnect with yourself. You can be able to release certain emotions that can't be released when you're so busy with work. Because what I'm getting for you, earth signs, is that you could bury yourself in work to avoid having to deal with your emotions. And work could be your form of escapism. And just because it's a productive thing doesn't mean it's always the necessary thing that you're needing to do. So with this here, I'm seeing that this winning season that you're getting ready to level up into, you have to release in order for you to get to it. Okay? But when it comes to financial, level ups, is something that is there. And also for some of you, what I'm getting is that it's not about just financial level ups. It's about mental, spiritual, and emotional level ups as well. Because it's time to let certain things go so that you can be able to, get to this new chapter of your life where you can make better fucking choices. Because that's what it said, okay? I'm using a Rebel deck. It's only right on this Aries moon. It says, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So it's like, for some of you, it's like you have other things that you could do with your time, but you're refusing to do that because you're so fixated on the financial aspect. This is heavy on financial. There's other things that you can do to be productive outside of you, exchanging your time for money. Pour into others. It's a form of currency as well. What else? Especially earth signs, you have a lot to share with the world. So why not share it? Yeah, you're going through a cleansing season. You're cleansing for this full moon in Aries. There's a lot of cleansing of emotions, cleansing of thought patterns, behaviors, things in that nature, so that you could be able to face your fears. And as you face your fears, it's going to put you into this winning season here. What else does the earth signs need to know? Yep, healing, seek healing. So for some of you, you're healing. There is a healing taking place when you be still. Forget about your finances. You are taken care of. Give back, pour into things that make you feel uplifted. Uplifting someone else's spirits is a way to uplift your spirits as well, right? No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road ahead has a purpose. So this particular season in your life is challenging your faith, is challenging your tenacity, your heart. Are you going to give back to others? Are you going to give back to humanity? Because you still have a lot to give, even though you're not exchanging your time for money anymore to a certain capacity. And the good news is that you're not in need either. You have everything that you need. So embrace that. And look what it says here. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy it and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. So this is what I have for my earth sign babies. I hope this message was helpful. It brought you some sort of clarity. And I love you guys. There's just a energy where I feel like you guys need to be softened because you're carrying a lot, or you have been carrying a lot. Anyways, love you guys.